starring Lee Marvin.
Having a little trouble here?
You bet. My car conked out. How about a push? You're a cop, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I used to be a mechanic. Hop in the car and let's try the starter.
Yeah, you bet.
Sure you got gas?
Yeah, I bet.
Maybe you flooded her. Want me to take a look?
Yeah, you bet. Go ahead.
No, she's not flooded. You, work around here?
No, I don't.
Just conked out on you, huh? How long ago?
About 5 minutes ago, maybe. I don't know.
Your motor block must have cooled off pretty quick.
Look, if you want to help me, all I need is a push, okay?
Sure. As soon as I know who I'm pushing. You got your registration?
Yeah, I've got my register.
Let's see it.
This good enough, cop?
Something was up. They got me out of bed. My name is Frank Ballinger, Detective Lieutenant, M Squad, a special detail of the Chicago Police. The general call for all members to report had come from Captain Gray's office. This could be big. What's the matter? Don't you guys have a home?
Hello, Frank.
Ben, I thought you were on vacation.
I was. I just got back.
Did you get your 2 weeks?
Yeah,
Do any fishing?
plenty.
What's on Gray's mind?
Oh, something about a desk sergeant on the north side. Shot down on his way home.
All right, let's start. Those of you who don't know it, a police officer was shot and killed 2 hours ago. The killer took the officer's car for a getaway. Every available squad car is trying to find it. He had to abandon another stolen car because it wouldn't start. The lab came up with some prints. The man we're after is Rex Lang.
Lang? When did he get into town?
Well, it's hard to tell. The last APB we had on him was from Great Falls, Montana. He killed a policeman there 14 months ago. He's wanted for homicides in Nebraska, Oregon, and Iowa.
Hasn't he ever been in custody?
Once. Idaho State Reformatory when he was 16, but that was 9 years ago. Since then, he's been involved in 6 killings. Tonight makes 7. 4 of those men were police officers.
Do we have a mugshot on him?
Oh, yeah, we got one. Shot up a 16-year-old boy. We're looking for a 25-year-old man.
Well, anything might help the boys to recognize him.
Well, just don't recognize him too late. He was born in St. Maries, Idaho. His pet expression is, you bet. Rather fancies himself as a ladies' man, seems to prefer small blondes. He's very neat and clean. That's it. It's not much. You'll work this one with the homicide teams. One M squad man to a team. Wait a minute. I want you to bring this man in alive if it's humanly possible.
You make it sound awful easy.
Well, you know what I mean, don't you, Frank?
Yeah.
Well, come on, let us in on it. We'd like to know.
Well, it seems that Lang is a hero of the young toughs. Now, we could convict them, they lose their hero. But on the other hand, if we have to gun him down, they'll say that he was too tough for us. The police had to kill him.
Gray. Where? Fullerton, Sheffield? Okay, Ballinger and Cooper will be right there. Well, the squad cars just found the dead man's car.
It's about a mile from the killing.
And it's only a block from an L station. It's going to be a hard man to find, Frank.
Been a hard man to find for 9 years.
Tommy, you go back to Central Precinct with Frank. Sam, I want you to go to the morgue. Pick up those prints down and come back.
The slain officer's car had been found on Madison just off Dearborn. We had no idea of just how long it had been there. It was probable that he had ditched the car for the L or a surface car. I left Ben Cooper with the patrol team. I tried the L first and tackled the cashier. The time of the slaying had been fixed at about 2 a.m. If Lang had taken the L, there was a chance that the cashier might remember him. I showed him a duplicate of the old mugshot.
No, I don't know whether this is the guy or not.
Well, he'd be older now and bigger.
The guy I remember was bigger, all right, the crook.
The crook?
Yeah, he stole my magazine, the only one I had. You know, he wanted to get a newspaper, but the stand's closed at night. So we got to talking. His job gets pretty lonely at night.
Yeah, I know. Look, during your conversation with him, did he have any pet expressions like, you bet, or you bet your life, anything like that?
Oh, yeah. He said that 5 or 6 times.
Oh, what train did he take?
The southbound. He was gone in a flash, stealing my magazine. I didn't let him look at it while he was waiting. It's the only copy I had. What, with my picture in it and everything?
Yeah, well, you always can get another one.
That magazine folded 3 years ago. It was one of the last editions. You know, I must have let 1,000 people look at that magazine, and none of them ever stole it.
What was the name of it?
The new features, you must have seen it.
Yeah, I remember that. You say it was 3 years old?
Yeah, it was a January edition. It was the one with the Chicago skyline on the cover.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, if you find him, I'll press charges against him, you know.
That cashier was out of luck. He wasn't going to see his magazine again. Whoever borrowed it would throw it away later. Where it was found might locate Rex Lang, but finding it called for a small miracle. Right now, it was a needle in a haystack of 4 million people. We began the slow routine of checking out places where Rex Lang might go into hiding in Chicago. Ben Cooper's guess was the South Side, a vast, sprawling area. Oh, that is, if he hadn't switched trains or if he hadn't gotten off at the next station.
Which still gives us a whole city to cover.
Yeah.
Guy was hot about losing his magazine, huh?
Yeah. Had personal value.
Frank, what do you think our chances are of taking Lang alive?
We'll know that when we find him. But I had little doubt. The man would fight to kill, and he'd die himself if he could take a police officer with him. It was important for us to take him alive and to make him look like what he was to a lot of misguided young boys. And then I saw something that might help to save a few lives.
What are you looking at?
That Department of Sanitation truck.
What about it?
Let's have a talk with Captain Gray.
Frank, we're looking for a man, not a magazine.
Now I'm trying to look for an area in the city where we can pinpoint our search. The magazine is 3 years old. It ought to be easy enough to identify. There's not thousands of copies, just one.
All right, what's it going to prove?
According to the file, Lang is supposed to be a very neat man. Now, if we can find a trash container on the platform of the L or near it where he dumped the magazine, it might help us pinpoint where he's holed up.
Well, suppose he left it on the train and somebody else picked it up.
Sure, a magazine.
I'm looking for a lead.
All right, you called it. Now, what do you want?
A citywide shakedown of all trash containers on or near the L.
You want me to triple the city police force?
You don't have to do that. All you have to do is to notify the Department of Sanitation. Ask them to alert all their truck drivers and their pickup men to be on the lookout for a magazine called New Features with a copy of the Chicago skyline on the cover.
Frank, do you know what that would cost the city?
It might cost them a couple of lives unless we get Lang.
All right, what about the trucks that are already out? They don't have radios.
Well, squad cars or the sanitation supervisors can contact them.
Get me to the Department of Sanitation.
Sanitation crews all over the city were alerted and put to work. By noon, most of them knew what they were looking for, an old magazine. They took it all in their stride. They went through every trash can and paper barrel on their routes. It was a back-breaking job to stop a killer. Cooper and I spent hours checking out false leads and people who brought in tourist booklets and travel folders showing the Chicago skyline. It was plodding, routine work for everybody involved. The magazine failed to show. I was about to chuck the idea when the shortwave came through with a small miracle that we'd been praying for. Captain Gray had a lead for us. They'd found the magazine.
The pickup was made in a trash container on that corner, as you know. For those of you who don't know the district, it's a slum tenement area. Fortunately, most of it has been condemned. Now, if Ballinger's hunch pays off, Lang might be holed up somewhere in this area.
Oh, we better lay off the marked squad cars.
Yeah, we will. Those of you covering the district, I want you to get into work clothes. Keep your eyes and ears open in bars and restaurants. Any questions?
Yeah, the Department of Sanitation cooperated with us. What about some of the other departments?
Like what?
Meter readers, you know, fire inspectors, anything so we can get a house-to-house check.
No, I have to risk my own men, but I can't jeopardize anybody else. You narrow it down to any suspected area and we'll get in there. You can always borrow a uniform if we need it. Okay, the night squad will take it now. The rest of you going home. I shall let it alone, Frank. Been at it all day. All right. Just hope your magazine isn't a blind alley.
No, I've got a hunch, but thanks for going along with it just the same.
Well, I hope it's good, because if it isn't, I've left an awful big section of this town wide open to a killer.
Yeah. We divided the area where the magazine had been found into square blocks. Here our teams in working men's clothes searched and watched to spot a man. We only knew his face as that of a 16-year-old boy. We had overlapped each other so that no team was out of sight of another team. For 3 nights, we pounded the pavement, investigating old rookeries, and made all the bars and 24-hour counter joints. But we didn't see anybody resembling Rex Lang. It was almost 3 a.m. when Cooper and I stopped to eat. What are you fellas gonna have? Give me a cup of coffee and a couple of scrambled eggs, huh?
I'll take the same. This one's a sweat, isn't it?
Aren't they all?
You know what I think? We should have done a house-to-house in full force. If he's around, we might have had him by now.
Sure, and he might have been dead and a couple of us along with him.
Hello. Wait, I'll see. Hey, one of you guys named Cooper?
Yeah.
Somebody wants to talk to you.
Hello.
You want your eggs?
Speaking. When? Okay, we'll be right in. Some trouble at the plant. Foreman's been trying to reach us for an hour.
Where do you work? Rolling mill?
Oh, yeah. Well, what's the matter?
He didn't say.
There's a buck on the counter. Thanks. What is it, Ben?
Gray wants us all to check in. Patrolman was shot and killed on the west side.
Was it Lang? How do they know?
Bullet was removed to Cook County and sent to ballistics. It's the same gun that killed the desk sergeant.
Wow. Okay.
So you're all fanning out to your originally assigned positions. That's all. Get with it.
Captain.
You heard me, Frank. That means everybody.
Come on, Frank. We never did eat.
Could you wait outside for me, Ben? Captain.
Look, Frank, I'm not blaming you for anything. You had an idea and I went along with it. It was my decision. But the man we want was seen on the other side of town. Now, if we'd had a detail over there, we might have been able to take him.
He would have gotten away clean, and you know it. It's only by a miracle that we're going to pick him up on the street. But we got to find where he's holed up.
But you can't prove that with a magazine. He was on the west side tonight.
Yeah, and he killed a man on the north side. There's still the south side. But we still have to find where he runs to.
You and Cooper take the Lakeshore Drive. That's an assignment, Frank.
All right. I've got 12 days accumulated leave. I'd like to start it tomorrow.
Are you trying to blackmail me?
Is that what you think?
No.
Captain, when I first came on this detail, you told me there were 3 things that made a good police officer. 10% science, 40% perseverance, and 50% instinct. Don't ask me to ignore the 50%.
You're going to play this alone, Frank? One time?
That's up to you. But either way, I'm the player.
Take Cooper with you.
Cooper and I went back to the south side. For more than a week, we covered it by day and by night. There was no trace of Rex Lang. I was looking for a ghost. A face changed by 9 years. A man who was neat and said you bet and liked small blondes. And I wasn't even lucky with a chewing gum machine. What's the matter, Ben?
You won't be sore?
What's bugging?
I'd like to ask Gray for a change of assignment.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
No hard feelings?
Because you think I'm wrong? I'm beginning to wonder myself.
I'll ask him tomorrow.
Sure.
Hi.
Oh, what'll it be tonight, miss?
The grocery store's closed. Could you let me have a loaf of bread?
Only have sandwich loaf left. Will that be okay?
You bet.
Thank you.
You bet. Hi.
You bet. Go and follow her and see where she goes.
Your friend likes girls, huh?
Yeah. Thinks he knows it. Her name's Helen, isn't it?
No. Olga Patuchik, I think. I cash a check now and then from the factory. Pretty, huh?
My buddy thinks so. She lives around here, doesn't she?
Yeah, down the street. Next block, I think.
How much are you?
$1.65.
Okay, thanks. Where'd she go?
Tenement in the next block. 4-story walk-up. 2 flats to each floor.
Her name is Olga Patuchik.
Frank, lots of people say you bet.
You know, it's a funny thing, Ben. When I first joined the force, I used to go around with another patrolman. He used to say all the time, you know what I mean? Took me 2 years to shake it. A small blonde, you bet. They found that magazine in this district. It all adds up.
What do we do? Crash in?
No. But tomorrow, I think I'll go through that tenement on a fire inspection.
Yeah? Just a minute. Yeah?
Oh, hello, I'm the fire inspector. We have to inspect all the apartments in this building for fire hazards.
Well, you bet. Come on in.
Michael.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I was sleeping.
Well, you're certainly a neat housekeeper. Do you mind if I look around?
Not at all. Kitchen's in there.
Well, the kitchen's fine.
Bedroom's in there.
Thank you. The bedroom, too. No fire hazards in here, at least no legal ones. Where's the bathroom?
Yeah, it's in there, but I have some stockings drying. I just washed them out.
In your sleep?
I wasn't really asleep. I thought you were somebody I didn't want to see.
Is it all right if I take a look?
You bet. Go ahead. Bathtub a fire hazard?
Well, it could be if it's full of gasoline. People do funny things. Oh, thank you.
You bet.
An ironing board with a man's shoe print on it. That could mean something or nothing. I checked the rest of the building and then moved to the condemned tenement next door, while Ben Cooper continued to cover me from his car. The padlock on the outside was rusted but firm, and the boards hadn't been tampered with. This told me something that I wanted to know. I gave Cooper a prearranged signal to tell him I thought we had Rex Lang staked out. He contacted headquarters to get additional coverage for the house and the street.
So you think he's holed up in that condemned tenement next to the girl's flat?
Yeah, I'll bet on it.
How's he getting in and out of a boarded-up tenement?
To the girl's flat. You know those old law tenements. They used to build them about 10 or 12 at a time. And between every other building, there's an airway.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Now, all the bathrooms face that air shaft. When I saw the ironing board, that's what gave me the idea. He uses that as a bridge to crawl across to the other building. Once he's over there, well, she just pulls it back, closes the window, and Lang's disappeared again.
Huh. Snug as a bug in a place we didn't think he'd get in or out of. Well, let's raid the girl's flat and crash the other building at the same time.
And have a gunfight?
Got a better idea?
Yeah. You wanted him alive, I'll give him to you. And all I want from you is a lot of sirens.
He'll fight.
Sure, he'll fight. In the building or on the ground, but not while he's crawling across that ironing board. We set the raid for 11 p.m. Neither the girl nor anybody resembling Lang had left the building during Cooper's stakeout.
2 minutes of 11.
SWAT cars ready?
They'll converge on the street at 11 sharp. Better take your position.
Cooper, you'll cover me from the roof with the flashlight?
Well, what about you?
Well, I'll get in the air shaft through the basement. And he either has to sit there, jump, or fight.
Good luck.
Probably just as parking sometimes.
Take a look.
The police cars all over him.
Come on, I gotta get across. Be right with you. You look pretty rough.
Yeah, he was pretty rough.
You better see the doc.
You think of tomorrow's papers. Lying isn't important anymore, and neither are you. It's the kids who can go either way. But they need a hero, and their hero's gone. Rex Lang isn't a killer anymore. He hid behind a woman. His escape route was an ironing board, and he was taken without even firing a shot. Maybe a few of them will forget that, but you hope that most of them won't. That's all you can ever do is to hope. But hope and working with kids, showing them better ways to live, pays off.
Be sure to tune in again next week for another exciting story from the files of M Squad.